I am so excited to be in Puerto Vallarta. I love this city and it is a great place to visit. In fact, I'm traveling solo this time. I know you will love this place as much as I do. If you're new to my channel, my name is Bonnie. Nice to meet you. And this channel primarily deals with cruise destinations, cruise excursions, extend your cruise ideas, and travel related tips. Consider subscribing to follow me along on my trip and learn helpful tips to make your vacation that much better. Where does the Puerto Vallarta Hop-on-Hop-Off city bus tour go? I can't wait to show you the route. Let's get started. It's not a cruise cabin this time, but it sure is pretty nice. Made it back to Club Regina, a beautiful place in Puerto Vallarta, and it's like home to me. Just arrived this afternoon and I'm catching a bite to eat at the snack bar by the pool, checking out the itinerary for tomorrow's trip. Read some reviews that it maybe doesn't run on time, we'll see. Let me know in the comments if you take a hop-on hop-off bus when you visit other cities. The bus costs $17 or 240 pesos, and it can be taken from any of the stops. You do not need a ticket in advance. Explores beautiful downtown streets, scenic beaches, and points of interest from an open-air bus. And it was on time. I have the whole bus to myself. It's pretty hot outside. The breeze feels great. Oh my gosh. This bus I caught in the Marina, and it makes a few stops. It's going to stop 20 minutes at the Malecon, and then it will be going all the way to Mismaloya and back. And I'm just taking the ride. I'm not getting off to stay anywhere, but it's a hop-on, hop-off bus. Ships haven't been coming into Puerto Vallarta, so I have a pretty empty bus. It visits the main landmarks of the city with 20 official stops, and the tour is through an audio recording which highlights the history of the city. Typically, if you were going to take this tour, you would probably catch it by the Marina if you were on a cruise. And that will be down here a bit. I'll show you where that is. If you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button. It helps my channel out. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Straight ahead, that big brown building is a Galleria Mall. So those are also nearby the actual cruise port. There's some restaurants, there's a Chili's. I've taken cruises out of here to Las Caletas, which is another fun thing. They have an evening tour. It's almost like a Circus du Soleil show with a buffet, and that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. There are low-lying branches when you sit up here. I literally had to duck. I mean, honestly, almost lay down in the seat to bypass the low-lying branches. So just be aware of that. Literally, I wonder if this is going to whack me in the head. Here is the cruise terminal. It's called Puerto Vallarta, where the cruise ship comes through. Looks like we're stopping here to pick up some people. So looks like they have drive-through COVID tests here.
Puerto Mágico.
Just to clarify, catch your bus right there. So it's literally right out of the port. The thing to be aware of is in the summer, say here I am in August, the humidity is quite high. It may be a temperature of 90 degrees, but it feels like 102. So when the bus stops and you're on the top deck, it's a little bit warm. Downstairs it is air conditioned. A fun way to see the city. I can't say I've ever done this before. Like I say, I usually go on the public bus. There is a public bus. Actually, that used to be the only way you could get downtown, but now they've created this. I guess it's just easier for people if they want to go to certain places. Public bus, sometimes you have to transfer, and maybe it's a little confusing. And also with COVID, maybe it's just a lot of people here have their first shot, but they're waiting on the second one. It takes a really long time. I was talking to a lady yesterday, and she said it took about 4 months or more to get the second shot. And it's based on age, and with the different ages, they give you different shots. So it's interesting.
Isla, or the Island Mall, a newly opening shopping center. Here you will find clothes, shoes, food, and more.
I originally was going to book this tour tomorrow on a Sunday, but unfortunately there's been a tropical storm brewing over the weekend, so I'm doing it now because the chance of rain is only 50% at the 4 o'clock hour. Cinco de Diciembre. My daughter lives in this area. Beaches down that way. Street, boutiques. So bumpy. Sorry for the shaky footage. It's just the cobblestone streets.
Durante su decenario se realizan peregrinaciones continuas.
The Malecon is where you will find the cathedral, which is straight to your left, and the Malecon, you can walk down it and see all kinds of things along the beach. There's restaurants and souvenir shops. Take this big tour here, and then the bus is there. And it's going to stop here for about 30 minutes. Over there is the Naval Museum, and then up the red arches it's a sports bar. I bought a hat. I don't know if it'll stay on as we drive, but it's way too hot to not have one. We'll see how it goes. So this particular drive, the nice restaurants that overlook the water, it's kind of remote, although away from the city. Kind of a lot of all-inclusives over here. The beach is down there.
It was the first
pretty nice.
The Camino Real Hotel made a cultural commitment to the society. It's named Hayat Siva.
Local beach. I've been here before. You just have to go right down, I think it's that way, to the down those stairs, and the beach is really beautiful.
Those perforated rocks resemble as if they were emerging.
But that over there is so beautiful. Somewhere along the way, and there is a bunch of, you know, things to buy and something to drink, and it's just kind of it's just for the bus driver to get a break, I guess. Up. Here we go. Hold on to my hat. It's the beach, Mismaloya. It's a fair distance from the downtown area of Puerto Vallarta and definitely from the cruise ship terminal. It's a ways away, so you are able to get off and stay here for a bit, but make sure you make arrangements with the bus driver. The shop Mundo de Cristal is a good place for glassware, some ceramics and pottery, and good souvenirs.
A la izquierda tenemos el mercado del río Cuales. En este podemos encontrar hermosas artesanías y sabrosos platillos de la comida mexicana. Fue construido desde la década de los 70 del siglo pasado. De Occidente, que proporcionaría con suficiencia el fluido eléctrico necesario para el despegue de la industria turística. We continue on the plains the facilities of Mexican Electricity Company. And to your left, the elementary school into the Mayas.
Wow, music. Puerto Vallarta is one of the most friendliest cities I've ever been to. I have never attempted this solo, but it has been a really fun experience. I mean, when one daughter's off to Switzerland, the other one is busy moving, and then my husband's working, what are you going to do? So I thought I'll attempt this on my own. I don't normally do this, but this is one of my favorite places to come to, and I feel very comfortable here. So I would suggest if you ever feel like you need to get away, Puerto Vallarta is a good option. If you are enjoying this video, please hit that subscribe button so that you can see more videos just like this one. Next week will be the Las Caletas cruise and dinner show, and that is pretty fun for someone that is here in Puerto Vallarta that wants to do something different, or say you're on an overnight with a cruise and you also want to explore on your own. This would be the perfect option. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.